From secret military bases to mysterious islands, there are plenty of places around the world that are off limits to the general public. But why are these places kept secret? What are they hiding from us? Join us as we count down the top 5 places on Earth humans are forbidden to visit. Number 5, Area 51, located in the Nevada desert. Area 51 is one of the most secretive military bases in the world. Established in 1955, the base is part of the United States Air Force and is responsible for developing and testing new aircraft and weapons technology. Over the years, conspiracy theorists have claimed that Area 51 is actually a secret UFO storage facility where the government keeps evidence of extraterrestrial life. Despite the secrecy surrounding the base, we do know that it has been used to test some of the most advanced aircraft in the world, including the U-2 spy plane and the SR-71 Blackbird. These planes were used to gather intelligence on the Soviet Union during the Cold War and were capable of reaching speeds of over Mach 3. The base has also been used to develop new weapons technology, including the A-12 Avenger II, a high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft that was designed to penetrate enemy airspace undetected. It's clear that Area 51 is a highly classified and secretive place. And while we may never know exactly what goes on there, it's safe to say that it's at the forefront of cutting-edge technology and that the government is right to keep it secret. After all, we wouldn't want the Soviets, or anyone else for that matter, to get their hands on our top-secret aircraft and weapons technology. So while we may never know what really goes on at Area 51, we can be assured that it's in good hands. Number 4, Snake Island. Snake Island is a small island off the coast of Brazil that is home to a large population of venomous snakes. The island is about 3,500 miles from Rio de Janeiro and is about half a mile long. According to Brazilian authorities, the island is so dangerous that nobody is allowed to set foot on it. The reason for this is that the island is home to a large population of venomous snakes, including the golden lancehead viper, which can grow up to 8 feet long. These snakes are highly venomous and can kill their prey within minutes. There are also other types of venomous snakes on the island, such as coral snakes and rattlesnakes. In addition to the snakes, the island is also home to a number of other dangerous animals, such as biting ants and mosquitoes that can carry diseases such as yellow fever and malaria. Despite the danger, people have tried to visit the island in the past. In 1943, for example, a group of soldiers landed on the island and were bitten by snakes. They had to be evacuated quickly, and one of them died. Since then, the Brazilian Navy has patrolled the waters around the island to prevent anyone from landing there. Despite the danger, some people still try to sneak onto the island. In recent years, there have been reports of fishermen and treasure hunters trying to land on the island. However, they are quickly turned back by the Brazilian Navy. 3. Surtsey Island. This uninhabited island is located off the coast of Iceland and was formed by a volcanic eruption in 1965. For many years, the island was only accessible to scientists who were studying its unique ecosystem. However, in recent years, tourism has become a major industry on the island, and visitors from all over the world come to see its unique landscape and wildlife. Despite its popularity among tourists, the island is still off limits to the general public. The reason for this is that the island is still very fragile, and the authorities are keen to protect its unique environment. Visitors are only allowed to visit certain parts of the island, and they must stay on designated paths to avoid disturbing the wildlife. Despite the restrictions, Surtsey Island is a truly remarkable place. Its black sand beaches and dramatic cliffs are a sight to behold, and the island is home to a variety of rare birds and animals that could be found anywhere else in the world. Number 2, Vojvodina Island. This is a small island in the middle of the Caspian Sea and was once used by the Soviet Union as a biological weapons testing facility. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union conducted a lot of research into biological weapons, and they tested these weapons on Vojvodina Island. This included testing anthrax, smallpox, and other deadly diseases on animals and humans. Since then, the island has been abandoned, and it is now a restricted zone. Nobody is allowed to enter the island without special permission. This is because the soil and water on the island are still contaminated with the diseases that were tested there. There is also a large number of unexploded munitions on the island from when it was being used as a firing range. Despite the danger, some people have tried to sneak onto the island. In recent years, there have been reports of treasure hunters and adventurers trying to land on the island. However, they are quickly turned back by the Russian authorities. Number 1. Grunard Island. This small island is located off the coast of Scotland and was once used by the British military as a testing ground for biological weapons. During World War II, the British military conducted experiments on the island involving anthrax and other deadly diseases. The aim was to develop ways to protect soldiers from these diseases. However, the experiments were deemed too dangerous, and the island was quarantined. Nobody's allowed to set foot on the island without special permission. This is because the soil and vegetation on the island are still contaminated with the diseases that were tested there. Despite the danger, a few brave souls have attempted to sneak onto the island. In 1986, a group of teenagers snuck onto the island and were arrested by the police. More recently, in 2008, a man called Paul Rose set up camp on the island in protest at the restrictions. He was arrested after 2 days and taken off the island. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave us a like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.